Welcome to Strange Brew Media Group presents the interviews. I am your host, Jamal Jupitur, and this evening I want to present a phenomenal artist to the show, already a legend and a leader, creating that Black Hoodie movement and speaking reality and true life to the world. Give it up for Poppablack Hoody. How you be, bro?
I'm all right, bro. How about yourself, man?
Oh, man, I'm good, man. I'm blessed, bro. Man, it's a
Yeah,
blessing to even be able to do this interview with you, man. For real deal.
it's to be here to do it, bro.
Yeah,
For
yes
sure.
indeed. Yes indeed, man. All right, we're gonna get this interview going, man. I'm gonna do you like I do everybody else. My first question. Tell the world who you are. Who is Poppablack Hoody?
Poppablack Hoody is an artist, man, a rap artist. The difference between a rap artist and a rapper,
Mm,
you know what I'm saying? It's an artistry behind rap music that, I believe have been thrown to the side nowadays. You know
mm-hmm.
what I mean?
For
Everybody wanna
sure.
rap about, the car they see right here and this is just, just talking crazy,
Right.
whereas with
Yeah.
artistry, that's where song concepts come in for song structures and just
Mm-hmm.
playing with the art behind the music. And
Mm-hmm.
Papa Black is all about that, man. And it would keep it real, but at the same time not forgetting the artistry behind
Right.
it.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah, you got that too, man. You got it, man. I mean, you spend some of the
Thank
realest shit that we done heard in a while. We need that. You know, we really
you. Yeah.
do. You know,
Thank you, bro. That means a lot.
yeah, for sure, bro. You've been in the rap game for a while. Explain how you got into it and how it changed your life.
Ooh, that's a good question because it brings out I got to tell a whole story like this, but I'll try to shorten it for you.
Mm,
Um, I think I started where I felt like I could do it was listening to "I'm Bad" by LL Cool J. That
yeah.
started a whole lot of stuff for me, man. And when he said like before that, I used to try to freestyle
Mm,
and just say a little stuff, But when he said you need a hit, give me an hour plus a pen and a pad.
yeah.
Oh, I was like, oh, they writing that.
That was it. Mm,
Okay. So that started me off with writing my little raps. And at the time I was real young. I was man, knee high to a butterfly, man.
yeah.
And so me sitting there trying to write raps, my moms and all them was like, whoa, what you doing? And I'm like, I'm gonna be a
Mm-hmm.
rapper, you know. And so she fed that,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Then been born and raised in Wisconsin, and
Mm-hmm.
then raised in Virginia. It's two different types of music.
Like
They
night and day.
listening to two different types of stuff.
Yep.
So up he was listening to DJ Quick and Second to None and all that. Down there, they got the Wu-Tang Clan and all that's going on. So
Mm-hmm.
I kind of fed off of both of those. You know what
Mm,
I mean? Both of those vibes, like, got it. And so I started, doing that, and those was my influences, Ghetto Boys and all that,
oh yeah. Yeah.
KRS-One. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
listening to these dudes, and this is why I'm sucking it up. And I think a lot of the principles with MCing come from that. You know what I'm saying? That was embedded in me then.
Right.
Then I've been in a few rap groups and stuff like that, and it was just along the lines, we're doing it because like I said, like you said, I've been rapping for a long time. Then
Yeah.
when I got locked up, what I'm saying, I think that's where I kind of like sat down and said, you know what, because it came to a point where cats used to come to my cell and be like, man, let me hear that one,
Mm,
or just I play the beat tape and I just go through a whole album in there, just
wow.
rapping,
Yeah.
and then it was just like, you know what, if I ever get the opportunity to get out, because I had a lot of time.
Mm,
So if I get out, I'm going hard. And I used to always say it like, man, whoever, because they used to be talking about who the coldest in the joint
mm.
and all that. And I used to be like, man, whoever get out and actually do something with that music, that's the
That's
motherfucker
the
that was the
coldest
coldest in the
motherfucker.
joint.
Yep.
That's the coldest one, man, right
Yep.
there.
Yep.
And because a lot of brothers, they get out and they be hot, but they get out and jump right in the dope game and then come right back. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So it's like, I don't even want to hear you rap no more. You done went
Right.
out. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Didn't drop a CD, didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And the way it is now, the way it's set up, it's so easy to do it. Like, to, you know, if you really want to go to the studio, lay it down, you can put it on all platforms, and they got sites built just for that. So
yeah, they do.
It's like it's no excuses for a person not to do it. If you're just
Yeah.
sitting there at the table rapping, and that's what you've been doing for years, you're not serious, bro. So I think as an artist, that, you know, my life experiences, it made me want to drive hard, you know, and do this, you know.
Yeah, yeah. You hear it too, man. I mean, you hear it in your music, man. I mean, it's real heavy, you know, and it's, you know, it's pounding the pavements all over the place, man. That's what I'm talking about, you know, and it's just,
yeah, a lot of people
what's up.
listening.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, that's a good thing too. That's a great thing, man. Yeah, but who was your biggest influences, bro? You know, like,
And the biggest ones, I gotta say, like the Ghetto Boys. I say Ghetto Boys instead of NWA because the Ghetto Boys wasn't as polished as NWA.
Right.
NWA was hardcore, but they was a little more polished. You know, they had the Raiders jackets and the glasses and stuff. You know, they was a little more polished. Whereas the Ghetto Boys, you got this midget, you got Face, you got, you know what I'm saying, and you got Willie D walking around with the big old crazy hat, and the boys were just saying it how they felt. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, like, the artistry was present with them. You know what I mean? Like, they could tell a story. You know the story ain't true, but it's good. It's good music. You know what I mean? And it's not like to say it's not real shit because it's not, you know, Bushwick, like on Mind of a Lunatic, you know, back in the day and versus now, Mind of the Lunatic would raise hell now because you would have people saying, oh, Bushwick rapping about raping a woman. You know what I mean?
Right.
They were telling like horror. They telling horror stories. You know what I'm saying? Just like, man, I'm just crazy and insane. And there was artistry behind it. You know what I mean? Yeah, they was doing it for the sake of artistry and not to say, well, you should go rape somebody because I'm a rapist. That wasn't what was going on.
Right.
Whereas now, that's how they taking the music. Like, if you rapping about it, you got to be doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if, you know, if you listen to like even Biggie, when that nigga bleed just like us.
Yeah.
We know he didn't go and do a hit for somebody. You know what I mean?
Right.
We know
Because he wouldn't even be out telling the story.
Yeah, like somebody got to die. We know he didn't really go in this hotel and shoot it up like that. You know what I mean? It's just the artistry behind it. He said he was hip hop's Tarantino. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like watching a movie.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's what, you know, that influenced me. But not only the Ghetto Boys, I gotta also put KRS-One in there. Because
that blueprint.
With MCing, like if you listen to the song The MC, the song he got, The MC, man, that's the gospel for everybody who really like a MC, a real hip hop artist.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
he laid
indeed.
all the way down your responsibilities and what this means. Like, you know, your voice, you know, say while you spitting, you hearing the voice of an ancient spirit MC and all that. He went crazy on that song.
Yeah, he did.
So I gotta say, if you take them two, you got Poppablack Hoody. If the Ghetto Boys and KRS-One had a baby, man, BHM, you know what I mean?
Wow.
So that's it.
That's what's happening, man. That is. You know, being in Wisconsin, man, you've experienced a lot, just like me being from here. So I already know how it is, you know, but how did you deal with some of the obstacles you face? You know, because we went through some shit being in this motherfucker.
Yeah. Man, like, okay, I think maturing up, you know, growing up in Wisconsin, man, like, you know, I was a young bull. When I was younger, you know, I just charged into any situation, not thinking of consequences or anything like that. And then having been taken from the streets and locked up, you know what I'm saying? Because in Wisconsin, they believe in criminalization of the black man.
They sure do.
They serious about that.
Yes.
They locking brothers up at an alarming rate.
Yeah,
you know what
they
I'm saying?
are.
And,
innocent ones too.
Thanks to groups like Wisdom, you know, brothers had a chance to come home. You know what I mean? So, but I think going through that, you know what I'm saying, and actually seeing that, it changed the way I approach situations. You know what I mean? Because now I think first.
Right.
Then I
Absolutely.
react. Then I move through it and go about the best course of action. And so far, that's been keeping me grounded, not just in situations where somebody out here talking crazy, but also with business. You know what I mean? You can't just act on impulse. You gotta plan it out. It's just chess, not checkers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. You're right about
So
that.
I think that's what I learned from growing up here, being here in Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's great, man. That's real shit though. I mean, that's really real. As an artist, bro, how much do you feel is necessary for the world to know about you and what you do?
Well, I got a song called These Lines, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I say, like, if you want to know something about me, just read between the lines.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I tell like nowadays, you pretty much, it's not just the way you rap that people gravitate toward.
Mm-hmm.
They gravitate to your personality, your who you are as a person.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? The things that's important to you and stuff like that. So when it comes to like social media, if you got a page full of just your music and nothing but your music, nobody's listening. Nobody's interested. You know what I mean? So you got to kind of like get them a part of you. You know what I'm saying? It's your private life is probably about this much stuff that you got. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But everything else is like just large and big. You got to put it there for them to see it. So, I went through a debate with myself and, a couple of my mans and about being famous. You know what I mean? It was like, that's not my goal. You know what I mean?
Right.
I want to put the music out there because that's a part of you that's coming from deep within, I believe. You know what I'm saying? And for somebody to hear it and tap me into it, that's good. But like I said, it's parts of your life, like, you got to put it out there for them to see. They got to know who you is.
Yeah,
they got to,
they want to see that. Yeah.
Yeah, they want to feel like they know you. You know what I mean? So when they hear you, when they throw it in, they want to feel like you sitting right next to them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, you got to give it to them. You got to give it to them raw. And it's like Dirk said, like he was talking about being the voice, being the voice of the trenches. And man, you can't hold back. You just got to let it out there and let it, you know what I'm saying, and give it to them in the raw. Like, so as an artist, I believe like the artist, he's cursed with giving it to him in the raw. You know what I mean? He got to give it to you. Like whatever going on, whatever it is, like even if your opinion differ from popular opinion, you know what I'm saying? You got to say it.
Gotta say it, yeah.
Cause the wave in cause a wave in the fiber. You know what I mean? You got to just tell them like, man, look, that ain't what's up. This how I feel about it. You know what I mean? So putting your soul on them lines, man, when you laying it out there.
Being yourself with that, being yourself.
You got to give it to them. That's what's going to differentiate you from everybody else. Because everybody else, a lot of people is trying to be like somebody else.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah,
they using the same flow patterns. Flow pattern probably don't even, when I say that, a lot of the younger people don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. When I'm talking about your pattern, the pattern of how you bringing it. Because you got a lot of that, you know what I mean? And I can do that. And I do tend to do that sometimes on some songs. But I prefer to just give it to you how I feel. You know what I mean? From the heart. Sometimes it don't come out like twisted.
It's, when you giving it to them from the heart, it come out raw. You know what I mean? Ain't no design on it.
Exactly. So sometimes I might want to just sit you down and talk to you. And that's how the round gonna sound. It's gonna like, I received a phone call just the other day. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna give it to you like that, piece for piece. So, that's to answer your question. That's how I feel about that one.
Okay. Yeah, that's what's happening.
You gotta put your soul on it.
Yeah, that's valid for real. You got some hits, man, and you steady streaming, man. Them numbers are up. You got to feel good about that, man. How you handling all that? Because knowing from where you came from and how God has blessed you, bro. It's a big blessing.
Yes, he has.
And you deserve it.
Yes, he has. Yeah, man. Thanks for that, man. But like at first, I used to post my numbers a lot, and it was out of pretty much a shock. You know what I mean? Like, wow, look. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh
like,
yeah.
Okay, y'all listening, man. like, man, thank y'all for listening. You know what I'm saying? But then it got to the point when it started really getting up there and the numbers started growing, and I hit that like 100,000 point. Like some people started like was feeling like I was boasting or something like that. You know what I mean? But I'm a humble individual. You know what I mean? I'm real humble. I never the type of person to flash and show. You know, like, man, yeah, I'm doing this. Y'all ain't doing that.
Right.
I don't do that. You know what I mean? I don't even see myself in comparison with nobody. I'm just trying to do me.
You just
in my mind,
absolutely.
In my mind, everybody doing good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to keep up. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do something. So
that's what I say.
That's how my mind works. I'm trying to keep up with y'all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when I first started seeing them numbers go up, and I go on Spotify for artists, and I'm seeing people currently listening, and it's going, man, I feel great, man. I feel great to know that people is connecting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know what I went through. I can sit and listen to each song and tell you where I was, what the mind state was when I wrote it, and things like that. And so for people to hear it and be like, man, I feel you on this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a big deal for me. Yeah,
that's gotta hit your soul, man. You know?
Yeah, that's a big deal. It's like, okay, they feeling me, man. Now, and it's like every time I put something out, something new, it's people looking for it, and it's like it started going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like once it catch fire, you can see it. Like everybody, boom, boom, boom. You know, it's listening.
Yeah, they gravitate.
So, you know.
Yeah.
But one thing I can say about Racine, it'll keep you humble. You know what I mean? Because even if they go home and bang your music every day, they ain't gonna let you know it because they don't want to feel like they dick ride.
That's how Milwaukee. I mean? That's how Milwaukee is, bro. That's how it is in here. That's how it is.
That's Wisconsin, man. So it's like,
that's the Wisconsin
you know what I mean? So it keep me grounded, but I love that. I love that because I don't want to feel like, you know, my head in the clouds or some big star. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want that right now. I think that would affect the artistry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, you know, I want to feed my family, no doubt. But I still want to be me and keep my head about myself. You know what I mean? Don't you know?
And don't get
that'll come in time. But right now, I'm still focusing on the growth. And like you said, it's coming. It's coming. I can see it.
Yeah, it's there, man. You know, it's growing.
And that in turn feed my drive. You know what I'm saying? It's like when I see people listening, so it's like, okay, they listening, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Cause like before I started doing it, when I got out, I was like, man, if they listen to it, I'm gonna do it. And then when I started playing, when I did it, and people was listening, I was like, long as y'all listening, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? Because I ain't no young cat. I ain't no young cat no more. And you know, I know a lot of people they want to hear and see the young dudes jumping around all crazy in the videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't do that. You know what I mean? I'm going to spit it to you. But as long as people listening, man, I'm going to do it. And when I hear people saying, oh, this is my favorite MC right now, you know what I mean, and share my music, man, that make I go right and right to
go harder. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, okay, this what's up, you know? So it's definitely feeding my drive.
Yeah, that's a good thing, man. That's a big blessing too. My cuz told me about you. Shout out to Michael Jamerson, my cuz.
Yeah.
And when I heard your music, man, I was impressed. I was like, whoo, you was spitting that realness, man. And it was, you know, it was something that a lot of rappers was lacking. And you separated yourself and was sort of put in your own category. Was that something that was purposely done, or did it just elevate and happen that way?
I think it in a way it was purposely done, in the sense that you know like hip hop was on a path, and then it turned and veered off on some other stuff, the auto tune, the singing, and all that. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Something we never knew growing up.
You know? Yeah, you know, I watched all that go on, and you know, you want to stay current. You know what I'm saying, with what you're doing, but it was like, nah, I don't feel like, because I remember back in the day, half these dudes would have been turned sellouts and would have been invalid. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
all that biting and sounding like everybody and the singing and stuff. We just wasn't with that back in the day. You know, we'd go get a R&B singer and let them sing,
and let
rapper rap.
And
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he played with them words in the fashion that, you know, like, okay, yeah. You know what I mean? So I think you called me a wizard of wordplay. Well, I was smiling ear to ear when you said that, man. Cause man,
wow, man, I can't believe
on that.
you remembered that. That's what's up.
Yeah. Hey, man, that interview, I showed that interview to everybody, and man, look, on the real. But I kind of like when I saw it going that way, I kept straight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I knew that in doing that, I was gonna sound different from everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that, you know, some people weren't gonna feel it. You know what I mean? But it's a lot of people out there that you'll hear them say like, I don't even listen to the new stuff no more.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I go buy some old, you know, the older rappers or whatever. You know what I mean? And then or they'll be like, some of the older rappers that fell off. You know what I mean? Like Jay-Z ain't spitting it how he used to spit it. You know what I'm saying? You go listen to Reasonable Doubt or the first Hard Knock Life and stuff, and then you listen to this one he just dropped like not too long ago, and you'll be like, you'll be like, nah. So it's like for them, you know what I'm saying? Me being a fan of hip hop myself, you know what I mean? I'm feeling that way too. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's like I gotta give them something new and current, but it comes from the root that we come up off of. You know what I mean?
Right, and
so
you hear it. You hear that.
I knew that was gonna separate me from the bunch. That's why I turned to Black Hoody music. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because it's something different that's coming. As soon as it come on, it's like, hold on, what the hell is this? Like, you know, I'll be sometimes trying to play music for people that come over and stuff, and then slide my music in. Mm-hmm. But it's like, it's a drastic change. You know what I mean? And they like, who is this? Like, you know, that's me. You know, but you know, so I kind of purposely did that, man. And shout out to Big Mike G, man. That's my dude. That's my homie, man. He was one of the dudes in the cell with me. We used to rap back and forth and stuff. You know what I mean? And your cousin, we go way back. That's my guy, man. Real for
that's
real.
What's happening. Yeah.
And
you're real dude.
But yeah, I think it was kind of purposely done. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like I'm not gonna rap like them. I don't want to come outside like a young boy or Yo Gotti or I don't want to sound like these guys. I want to sound like me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it's that was like back in the day you couldn't get in if you sounded like somebody else.
You really couldn't.
You know, the industry done changed even to the point you couldn't get in like man, originality. That was the first thing they was looking for.
That was the biggest
thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you look at some of the older artists, like when you listen to some of the older artists, like I named the Ghetto Boys and KRS-One. These dudes, they was rapping around the same time. They had their heyday around the same time, but they sound nothing like each other.
But they sound totally different.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Completely different.
Yeah.
Now it's like you don't know who's who. You don't
really
know
who's
who.
You really don't.
It's like, okay, you'll be listening and be like, oh, that's right. That's Roddy Ricch. They're like, no, that's some other dude. You know what I mean? Mozzie or somebody. You're like, okay, that's the Migos. No, that's such and such. You know, okay. Because that's how it is now. You know what I mean? Not that and when like not too long ago, I had an interview where they was looking at some of my music on Coast to Coast. They was doing like where they look at the videos and stuff, and they had Certified.
Yeah,
and they sit there, and the man was like, man, I couldn't hear what the chorus was, and he was just stumped. You know what I mean? And I'm like, you didn't hear the chorus. I started with the chorus come back, you know what I'm saying? But I played with song structure sometimes, because that song, I said the chorus once, and then I go into it. I don't say the chorus twice until the end. But if you're listening, you will catch it. You know what I mean? Like, as soon as that, I'm a real ass nigga, head of my tribe, you gonna hear that. You know what I mean? And so that's
if you're a writer, you would know too,
Yeah. So, like if you're the one that listen to lyrics, you can catch it all. That's what's going on. You know what I mean? But the way the music is now, it's not built for people who listen.
It really ain't.
Built for people who hear. You know what I'm saying? They want to play it while they at the club and talk, over the music and dance and just vibe. That's why you hear a lot of people say, "Oh, I like that vibe. I like the vibe."
Right.
Listening to you.
They ain't trying to listen to lyrics anymore.
Exactly, and I think Andre 3000 proved that the most on like "Hey Ya."
Yeah.
Like that song, "Hey."
Oh yeah.
That sound like a real happy song. Sound like a real happy song. Everybody dancing and
everybody
around,
dancing and enjoying themselves.
But when you listen to the lyrics, he heartbroken. You know what I'm saying? This girl done broke out on him and did, it's all bad in this relationship. You know what I'm saying? But he played with that aspect that
That's
people
the
want to just
concept
dance.
behind it. That's the concept behind that. That's what made it so,
Yeah, that's the
that's what made the
artistry.
song. Yeah, that's the artistry,
That's the artistry behind it. You know what I mean? So, a lot of people don't pay that no mind. They just want to, hey, yeah, you know what I
And
mean?
yet still,
And do
Andre
that. But,
3000, one of the hottest lyricists,
yeah, that's why
He in the
nobody
top
diss
10.
him when he throw his hair up real crazy and throw the Scottish socks on or whatever.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody finna diss him because they know he an animal.
Yeah,
he
he
them
is.
alive.
Yeah.
So they just like, let Dre do him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah. And Dre is definitely, man, he the man when it comes to that, like that type of stuff, man.
Yeah, he really is.
But he's an artist for sure.
And that's what you gotta be, man. You'll go a long way when it's like that. Your career lasts and lasts when it's like that. You ain't no gimmick. You ain't no fly by night. But with you,
no doubt.
how often are you writing and how often are you in the studio?
See, with me, I got, like I said, I'm not a young dude. I got a lot of responsibilities. You know what I mean? I got a lot of different responsibilities. So, I write, and then plus, I got so many songs already laid down to where, I can go in the studio and hear a beat. You can play me a variety of beats, and I got something I can lay this down like, right now. So I'm not one of them artists one of them guys that's always that lives in the studio. But when I go in the studio, I record in both.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
You get a lot done.
So I can go in. So I can go in, and, like I tell a lot of my guys, like going in the studio is like going in the office for me. You know what I mean? So I go in there and I don't be playing around, all that smoking and drinking. I don't do that. You know what I mean? I go in, I'm like, play this beat. I'm going in there, punch in, and do this, knock these songs out. Bam, bam, bam. You know what I mean? So I'm doing like 3 to 5 songs, you know what I'm saying, within the time frame that I'm in here.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Then after that, I may not show back up in the studio again for about 2-3 weeks or so. You know what I mean? Because I'm working, I'm taking care of my son. Then also I'm promoting what I got out here already. So I'm running that and moving that here, and I'm navigating the web and stuff. So then also it might be a performance here or there. I got to do that. So, but when I hit that studio, like I said, I go in there again. I make up for the time I ain't been in there. So that's how I work.
That's a good work ethic. That's a good work ethic to have, man. Really, get a lot done like that.
Some guys, they can stay in the studio and don't have to focus on nothing but the studio. But me, I'm the CEO. I'm pretty much right now. I'm one of the only people that's driving this what you're seeing.
Wow. Yeah.
What I mean? So the money that's going into it, the time that it's taking to make some of these ads and stuff like that, this is all me, bro.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I know how that is. It's just me and my wife.
Yeah, because your situation, Yeah, so, it's all me. So I don't have like a team of people like you do this. You just focus on the social media and you do this. So all I can do is go sit in the studio and create hits all day. You know what I mean? I would love to have it that way, but right now I don't have it that way. So I'm doing a whole lot when it comes to the music.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of things that when it comes to stuff like the mistakes made, I gotta, it come on me. You know what I'm saying? I might learn something new and implementing that, it's on me. You know what I mean? So that's that's the process. So as far as with the music in general, with pushing this brand, this Black Hoodie music thing, that's 24/7 for me. But with the studio, that's an aspect of it that's like, okay, every 2-3 weeks I go in there and I record them both. You know what I'm saying?
That's good though. That's a good thing because you can get a lot done that way, and because Pac used to do that. Pac would go in the studio and record in bulk like crazy, and he'd be done. So that's a great concept, man. But can you let us know what you've been working on as of recently? What you've been creating new?
I'm thinking about I'm in the process right now of working on a mixtape.
Okay.
But I'm gonna put I got some singles I want to do too. You know what I mean? To go all platforms with it, because I like putting my stuff out there for everybody.
Yeah, I got you.
When you do a CD, when you do a mixtape, you got places like My Mixtape, Audio Mac, stuff like that, and that's the like untapped area for me. You know what I mean? Because I go all platforms. Those places like I deem them like unnecessary. You know what I mean? Because I don't really get on other people's beats and go on them. You know what I mean? I just that wasn't something I was into because I wanted to feed my family with it. You know what I mean? And I like making original music.
Yeah.
But I think I'm this mixtape that I'm coming across right now, it's like a lot of people that influenced me as far as from back when, I'm finna go on they beats. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like just, you know, getting on top billing and spazzing out.
Yeah.
But not rapping a top billing, you know, but I'm coming like Poppablack would do to this beat. Incarcerated Scarface, Raekwon.
Oh yeah.
I'm going on that beat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That type of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not, you know, I might do some of the current stuff and show them how I would work some of these beats, but mainly I'm focusing on like those, like and coming in like that on these beats, like and giving it to them, like, you know, these people who influence me, they got it's a part of them in there, like Nas, like a Nas song, you know, that watch those niggas that's close to you.
Yeah.
I'm finna do something to that beat. You know what I mean? And
that's gonna be hot, I bet. I can't wait to hear it, man.
Yeah, it's coming. It's definitely coming. I'm putting it everywhere. Like I said, my mixtape, Audio Mac, and my YouTube page. Keep an eye on that, my YouTube channel, because it's definitely gonna pop up on there.
Yeah, definitely, man. You know, you always got a home on my platforms, on anything I got going on.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and I appreciate that, bro. Yeah. Beyond measure, for real. I appreciate that.
Yeah, for real deal. Yeah. What advice do you got for the generation underneath you that's trying to do what you do?
Fuck what's hot now.
There you go.
And make your own path. You know what I'm saying? Be you. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be influenced by somebody, but don't try to sound like them. Like right now, you got every little dude to be like, man, this what's selling now. You know what I mean? And they be sitting there trying to sing their heart out, and they probably can't even really sing.
Right. You know they trying to sound like Wayne. You know?
Yeah, they trying to sound like these dudes. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, when you pick up that pen and paper, fuck everything that you done heard. You know what I'm saying? Just give them what you feeling.
Right.
And that's my advice to these little dudes, man. Give them what you feel. Because when you start rapping, try to rap in somebody else's pattern or box, that's exactly what you're doing. You locking yourself in a box.
Well,
you refraining, you keeping yourself into what they talking about, and not what you've been experiencing and what you want to talk about.
Yeah. And
so once you veer off and start talking about your shit, that's gonna go right out the door. You know what I mean? And that's my advice to them. You know, and keep at it. You know.
That's some great advice. Y'all hear that? Definitely listen to it. Heed that advice because it's real. Man, you also got a talented family, man. Your daughter sing. Do you plan on coaching her and getting her ready for music?
Man, the question is like, is music ready for her? You know, because my daughter, man.
She got a voice, man. She can really sing.
Yeah, and she write good music. You know, her music is like, man, it's like, wow. You know, every time I hear her, I get goosebumps. You know what I mean? And she in Virginia right now. And you know, I plan to go down there. I gotta go down there because like the whole rap scene and the studio life and stuff like that that's going on down there, I'm in tune with that too.
Oh, okay.
Like I grew up down there. So I know a lot of my guys that still messing with the music. But she hasn't been exposed to that area, you know, things. And I'm like, wow, I can't believe you ain't never been in the studio. You know what I mean?
Wow,
and she's like, I just do this, and this is something I do. You know, she know it's like a hobby to her. She like, I just do this, and then you hear it, and you like, whoa, you know, you can do something with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, you know, so that's what's going on. I got to get down there to her and get her in the studio and show her how to, you know, really do that thing. So yeah, I do plan on coaching her on that aspect. But as far as the talent, it's there, man.
Yeah,
and I think a lot of people are gonna be blown away when they hear what she got. You know, what she got going.
Yes, indeed, man. Yep. Man, you got big things ahead of you. You got a lot going on. Explain what we can expect from you in the future. And do you have other artists that you're gonna work with and plan on bringing out in the future?
Yeah, just my cousin, man. I got one cousin that's he real serious about it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like I done had a few people come to me and was like, man, let's get down, let's do something.
Mm-hmm.
And my thing always been like, okay, I'm gonna send you this beat. You know what I'm saying? Write something to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And come back to me.
Just send it back.
And
Yeah.
you know, a lot of dudes don't do that. They too busy out here partying and kicking it and hustling or whatever.
Yeah.
So my thing is, it's not just that you got talent, because you can stand right here and rap to me some of the coldest shit ever.
Mm-hmm.
But if you not like dedicated to doing it, you're a waste of time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I need that dedication, and I got a cousin that he just proved to me, like, cause I'm dedicated, and this is what I want to do. All the rest of this stuff, I would rather stop doing that.
Right, so that I can focus on this. Yeah.
And I'm finna bring him in, and I'm looking, like I said, I'm looking for artists, and I'm running across some people that's saying some things, but the actions ain't matching. But I'm open for it, cause like I said, Black Hoody Music is a label. You know what I mean?
It is.
It's a label.
It's a movement.
It's a movement, but it's not just me right now. It is. You know what I'm saying? I'm spitting and doing the rapping, but I'm gonna start bringing in some dudes. Cause like my last 2 projects, I didn't have no features on there.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's some dudes that I know out here that's cold with it, and so now I'm in the process of I'm making songs, but it's songs that I know they can fit in with.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so like if I hear this one guy, he raps a certain kind of style, so it's like, okay, I'm gonna build the song around him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Instead of him having to modify who he is for me.
Mm-hmm.
Or because sometimes some of my songs I go somewhere else with it.
Right.
And it's not where they at. You know what I mean? So if I got a brother that's rapping fast, okay, we gonna do a song together. But when I bring it to you, it's gonna be right up your alley.
It's gonna be right up what you want. Yeah.
It's gonna be right up your alley. You know what I'm saying?
It's just marketing toward to them, to a different sound.
Yeah, and presenting them like, man, this is Poppablack Hoody versus Big Rob, the lyrical guy.
Right.
And my guy, he doing his thing. He got music out here and he rap fast as hell though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, we did songs together, but the one I want to do, that one, I did like that one song y'all got that motherfucker called, Snap. That's the one I want to get him that every time, So that's what I'm working on. That's what I'm working on right now.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
They can expect more features, and they can expect more people saying Black Hoody Music on their shit, because it's coming. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. Yeah. Now, other than music, man, is there any other business ventures that you have in the works other than music?
Yeah, the merch. I'm finna start pushing these hoodies, man, and
them hoodies.
A lot of the clothing.
Yeah, I like those.
Yeah, a lot of people been at me about these hoodies, but I'm trying to get it to where I get a manufacturer that where it's like I don't have to tax brothers. You know what I'm saying, for it. You know what I mean? Or get somebody that's on board that's making them. You know what I mean? To where we can put it out. Because right now, like I was telling one brother, I was like, man, right now I would have to charge y'all like $40 to $50 for these hoodies. You know
just to even make a profit. Yeah, to
make a profit. And he was like, fam, I just want to support you. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I hear you, but I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to tax. I don't want to tax for it. But that's coming. I got a book that I wrote in the joint. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, man.
I need to go ahead and put that out there. You know what I mean?
I think the world would appreciate that. I think the world would want to check that out. I really do.
It's a hood novel, a fictional hood novel. I didn't write my life story.
Okay.
I don't know. I attempted to do that on a couple of occasions, but it's like, wow, it's still going. It's still going. I need a grand exit on it. Like,
save that for the movie. Do a movie.
Yeah, do a movie on it or something. Yeah, but right now it's like those are 2 things, like the clothing and that book. I want to put those out and have that moving and throw that into the circulation.
Yeah, that's what's up. It's gonna pop too. It's definitely gonna blow, man. I see it, man. Now I'm to my last question, man. It's just been a good interview too, man. Digging it, man. Just let the world know where they can find Poppablack Hoody Music and how they can reach you.
Now, the music, and I say It's on all streaming platforms all the time. But then there's always somebody say, man, where I can find your music? You know, it's all streaming platforms, man. Wherever you go to look for your music and whatever you listening to, wherever you going to it, you know what I'm saying?
You own
Whether
everything.
it's YouTube, Apple Music,
Spotify,
iTunes, whatever, Spotify, whatever, you know, Deezer, Napster. Just put my name in, Poppablack Hoody. It's Poppablack, and that's spelled together. By the time you go through that, it's gonna pop up.
It'll pop right up.
You know what I'm saying? And
yep.
It pop right up. Poppablack Hoody. Yep. You know, it's there. I'm there. I'm. You know, I got my music easily accessible. You know what I'm saying? As far as social media, on Facebook, I'm known Poppablack Hoody. You know what I'm saying? On Instagram, I got Black Hoody Music. It's all spelled together. It's spelled just like it's spelled back here. You know, the M-U-Z-I, you know, K.
Indeed.
Or BHM Popper. You know what I mean? I got a page, BHM Popper. And on Twitter, Poppablack Hoody. You know, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? My Snapchat, that's pretty much like a personal thing, but Papa Bankroll, that's me. You know what I'm saying? You know, come check me out, you know.
He everywhere, y'all. He everywhere. Check him out, man. Y'all definitely won't be disappointed, man. He delivered 10 times out of 10, and then, man.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
Yeah. But this concludes. Yeah, it is going hard. Man, I hate to end this interview, man. We at the end of it, though, man. This concludes my interview, man, with the legendary already Poppablack Hoody, the master of what he does and doing it very, very, very well, man. It's been cool, man, having you on the show, man. I finally got you on the show because I was supposed to have you on the last season, man, because you was like, don't forget I'm coming. Yeah, because I remember you was coming for the interview. You know.
Yeah, I had an issue with Bell's palsy, bro. It's like the side of my face that froze. Like.
Oh yeah, I know what that is. Yeah,
I went through that. You know what I'm saying? So you know, after I got out of that, you know, I'm back at it. I'm out here, and you one of the first people like, look, I'm ready. I can do it whenever. You know. So, you know, yeah, man. But I appreciate this, man. You know what I'm saying? You like you said, you always fuck with me on on your platform, man. You always fuck with me, so appreciate that, man.
I'm gonna have you back on season 3. I got Moonlight Media season 3. That's around April, man. So I'm gonna have you back on there again, and you know, I'm still gonna be networking with you. You know?
Yeah, we can schedule that, man. You know what I'm saying? Next time maybe I can pull up on you. You know what I'm saying? And be sitting right there. You know, and we can kick it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No doubt, because you know
I come through the mill, you know, we in the
same state. We're in the same state, man. If I'm not in Milwaukee, I'm in Chicago. If I'm not in Chicago, I'm right here in Milwaukee, man. You know, I mean, so that's where I'm at.
Travel up there, man.
Yeah, I'm in Milwaukee right now. You know, so
yeah. But man, thanks for the opportunity, bro, to be here and, you know, letting people know what it is, man. I appreciate you, man. It's a lot of artists that appreciate you because you is, man, it's phenomenal what you're doing, man. There's very few people doing it. You know what I mean?
Really appreciate it.
Finding these people, these artists that's in the trenches, and you spotlight them. Like, man, this who y'all need to be looking at right here. And I see that, what's his name, St. James that was on here. You know what I'm saying? I just heard the music on the radio. I'm like, he doing some big things.
St. James, he doing some big things, man. I mean, all of y'all are, you know, and I'm in the position.
The first place I saw him was here.
Yeah.
You know, the first place I saw him was here.
Yeah.
You know? So,
that's why I said, man, I'm in the position to be able to showcase artists, so why not do it, man? You know, I want to, because, you know, I was an artist once upon a time. I mean, I still produce and compose music, but I was an artist at once upon a time, and I know how it is, you know, and I didn't have no platforms where nobody would put me on shows, and, you know, it was a lot harder for us back in the day. So now that, you know, I'm able to do this, I want to show love to everybody, because there's a lot of brilliant artists out here. Y'all really doing it.
Yeah.
You know, y'all are the mainstream to me in my eyes, you know. Y'all are the mainstream faces. You know.
And there's a lot of people that go underground for their music, man, and that's what's up, man. Like I said, I appreciate every ear that paid attention to what I was talking about, man. I definitely appreciate you for giving me this platform to give it to them, man.
Yes, indeed.
Sure.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, man, but definitely though, man, we're gonna hook up and we're gonna talk. Definitely, man. You know. Because we right next door to each other.
anytime, man.
Yep.
Anytime, man. I ain't never too big for the Moonlight Media, bro. For real. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I get a $1 million, $100 million contract tomorrow. You hit me, how you hit me, I'm coming, bro.
For
real.
Sure.
You got that. You got that's my word. You know what I mean?
My nigga.
So
yes.
Yeah. So get up with me, man. Anytime, bro.
You know I will.
Anytime, man.
You know I will, man. Okay, man. We definitely gonna talk, man. And it's been one, man. And stay up, man. We definitely gonna talk though.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Okay. All right, bro.
Yeah.
Salute.
All right, salute.
Well, everybody, we are at the end of the interview with the already legendary Poppablack Hoody. It's been a real one. It's been a great one. Feel free to join us next week as we interview more great entertainers and artists. And feel free to check us on all the platforms that you see once this show ends. I am Jamal Jupitur, and until next time.